Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch yo. Lights out. Jaron Boots Ennis suing promoter due to inactivity and breach of contract. Let me explain what's going on right now in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, if you follow the channel for any length of time, you will know I'm a big fan of Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis, it was just announced today that there's a lawsuit against the company Now Boxing. The biggest complaint, it's like a 3-part complaint, 3-count complaint. The biggest thing is, it sounds like breach of contract. Jaron was promised a certain amount of activity in his career, and he doesn't feel like he's received that. Or let me rephrase that. He doesn't feel like he's received that. He hasn't received that, right? So I believe this contract was established in 2019. He was promised, I think it was 4 bouts a year. First year, he fought 3 times. Second year, fought 2 times. It repeated in year 3. He fought 2 times. And then last year, year 4, he only had 1 fight. So if this is a fighter and his career and his livelihood, and you say you can promise him 4 fights a year, right? And he's fighting like progressively is going down 3, 2, 2 to 1. When he fought Roman Villa, I believe that was his only fight last year, right? So Jaron Boots Ennis is seeking $1 million in damage and wants to resume his career. Now, that being said, you can listen to Boxingego, the man who's giving you quality information, been in it at the highest level for the length of time that I've been doing it, or you can listen to whoever. But I'm here to tell you, there's a lot of scare tactics when it comes to the game of boxing, right? These scare tactics, a bunch of clickbaity titles, and I see it on boxing Twitter a lot, X, whatever people are calling it. People are trying to scare you and make you feel like this is crazier than what it is. And for me, I don't think this will really hold up. This is my opinion. I don't think this is going to hold up Jaron's career like that, right? These things happen in boxing. Manny Pacquiao, at a point in time, he was suing his old managers, but he still kept fighting on HBO despite this. So boxing has had these tales where fighters are unhappy with X, Y, and Z. There was a point in time where the great Canelo, payday, you want payday, I know that. Canelo Alvarez, he was getting sued himself by All Star Boxing. In the midst of this, he resumed his career. He fought probably like Liam Smith or someone around the time, but this is not new for boxers. Manny Pacquiao, I mean, I could do this all day because I'm the greatest. I'm the best in the business, so I could keep giving y'all examples. Subscribe to the channel. Manny Pacquiao, there was an issue with, he had signed like some kind of pact with Conor McGregor's management, and he ended up fighting on PBC, and they were saying, hey, we didn't agree to this, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's ongoing. So I definitely think Jaron Boots Ennis is going to get it all figured out. It's interesting to me, and what some of y'all don't know, the company he's suing is Cameron Duncan's company. As you guys know, if you follow me on social media, Cameron Duncan recently passed away. So now is probably the time where these issues have to come up, because now with him no longer being here for the company, it sounds like Jaron Ennis needs to get freed up and out of his contract. You know what I mean? So that's just, it just comes with the territory. Like, he might have had these issues beforehand, but then now these issues are exacerbated by, damn, he looked huge right there. Pause. These issues are now like brought to the forefront even more now that Cameron Duncan has passed. Because if your fights are declining, like they promised you 4 fights a year, and you keep getting a lower amount of fights each year, now that, unfortunately, rest in peace, Mr. Duncan has passed, I mean, I don't know if you would want your career to still be in the same shape or still be managed by, that company, unfortunately, But again, there's a lot of scare tactics. A lot of people are suggesting like, oh, what is Jaron going to do? Eddie Hearn sent him an offer. Is he going to go there? I don't see that happening. I'm not Jaron Ennis. This is 100% Boxingego's opinion. But again, my opinion actually holds weight because I'm not here to scare or clickbait you. I think Jaron is going to continue to fight with the PBC. I think he works with Steven Espinoza. I don't know exactly, a lot of moving parts, but I think Steven Espinoza is going to continue working with PBC. And I think Jaron Ennis is working with Steven Espinoza. And there's even, I did a video about it, Jaron Ennis might even fight on Canelo's card. Canelo has teased a big announcement for tomorrow. A lot of people speculate that he could be fighting Jermall Charlo. Some people are even speculating that Canelo could fight against Munguia. So if I had to take a wild guess, Jaron Ennis could be on that card and Canelo versus Jermall Charlo. That seems likely. So people don't know the situation, and people are like using scare tactics basically to make you believe that Jermall Charlo and Canelo is going to happen and it might not happen. There's just different scare tactics. Like I've seen people saying that Canelo is leaving PBC, all these rumors. And it's so funny to me. Like the funny thing it's so funny. It's so ironic. The same people who say they hate PBC, who have a problem with PBC fighters and Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Davis, anti-Errol Spence, yada, yada, yada. Those are primarily the same people so concerned with PBC business, right? You got guys that make 40 videos about Gervonta Davis, but if Gervonta Davis tweets, farts, burps, coughs, then they have something to say about that. So it's just ironic. And if you guys can't see the pattern, then I feel sorry for you. There's a clear-cut agenda against PBC from the usual suspects. And it's ironic because PBC's keeping their guys inactive, and they start weighing in on like the Boots. Boots is not suing PBC. If people are using scare tactics and clickbait, if Boots had a problem with PBC directly, how come PBC wasn't named? Al Heyman wasn't named in this lawsuit. So again, either people don't know, they don't read, they don't get the information, they haven't seen the court docket, whatever the situation is. Maybe people just make stuff up. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of people on Twitter particularly, and they're saying, oh, Boots, see, he's mad at PBC and da-da-da-da. Where did it say anything about PBC? He's not suing PBC. He's not suing PBC at all. He's suing Now Boxing. What does that have to do with PBC? So again, different. I'm not going to get into the particulars because I'd like to wait for the actual fighter to announce. But if I go to Jaron's page, which I'm here now, he's in the gym. So if he expected to fully be out of the gym, why is he saying, oh, that's old? Hold on. He said that's from 2015. He just pinned it. Why is he saying back in that mode, see y'all soon? So you don't think February 10th at 7:02, Jaron Ennis knew he was doing a lawsuit? Of course he knew he was doing a lawsuit. So for me, I'm not with the scare tactics. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not here to scare you. Jaron Ennis will be back in the ring ASAP. As far as the legal stuff, he got to deal with that on his own. And to me, I believe he's trying to get free, probably to do business, maybe hopefully exclusively with PBC or Steven Espinoza. So to me, I think this is not about him being angry at PBC like some people are making it out to be. I think this is him trying to free himself for the next chapter of his career. These are my opinions, but don't be surprised if you see Jaron Boots Ennis back in the ring real soon. And again, why is he again, there's a lot of speculation, especially with all things PBC. people just guessing and a bunch of guesswork being done. If he was planning on being out of the ring for an extenuated period of time per this lawsuit, why is he training? Why is he talking about see y'all soon? I mean, just, you don't even have to have sources in boxing to have a brain, to have the ability to analyze these things. Why would a man that, if he's expecting to be like, oh, this is going to be a crazy lawsuit and I'm going to be fighting for my life in this court, why would he say, I'm back in that mode, see y'all soon? What else did he say? Let me see if he said anything, any other clues. Great word at church, stay focused and lock, champ. I mean, staying sharp. Like, he just staying in the gym. He's staying in the gym for nothing. So I think we'll see Jaron back in the ring sooner than later. I'm not really worried about this lawsuit. I mean, it happens. Boxers get in these issues and they got to resolve them. So I'll keep you guys updated. Whatever happens, Jaron Ennis is suing his former management, and it's basically breach of contract. I mean, to be honest, I use Canelo as an example. Canelo sued Golden Boy, basically alleging Ali act, and same thing, kind of like a breach of contract type of issue. Canelo got out of his contract with Golden Boy and never looked back since. So I think that's what's happening here. The same thing that Canelo did, Jaron Ennis is doing. He's looking for his freedom and he's going to move on to the next chapter of his life. We'll see how it plays out. That's all I got to say.